We're on. We're on for the stream. We're doing trails again. I really wonder where this is going at this point. I don't know. It seems like I looked at there is this site that I used a while, like when I was confused about like one of the things I was doing, and like it looks like there's one. We're on the last chapter. I don't know. Like maybe we're relatively close to finishing it. We'll see. But where we're going. And like I feel like I should be feel more familiar with things, even though this is the last chapter. But nah, we'll see where it goes. Maybe this is like a heavy last chapter. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, we're here. We're gonna get going. Next stream will be delayed again to the Saturday, just because yeah, I'm busy this Friday, and possibly no, I don't know about next Friday. We'll see, but definitely this Friday will be moved to Saturday. I should make that change right now in the schedule. Let's edit that. Skip next stream. We'll keep the same title. And what's a specific day? It's not the 20th, it's the 21st. I'm glad Ocarina of Time comes up so easily. Let's just put it randomly at like 4, I don't know, for 3 hours. Yeah. Little stream reschedule there. But yeah, let's get started on today's game, shall we? Mermaid Falls Shantae. Shantae has a lot of good music. I'm not surprised that's here in the bangers. But you know what? I think my problem here with like OBS Streamlabs won't recognize this as a game, and I think it's because I'm offline on Steam. Because it's just like, what do you mean? There's no Steam here. What are you talking about? But like, it's an EXE with these kinds of things. What else would it be? Yes, we've just ended chapter 3. Let's see where this is going. Chloe, this way. We're finally off the Urbe scenic route. What should we do now? Please exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Gransel. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep onto the Bracer Guild without being spotted. I understand. Oh, but what about you? I'll hold off the enemy here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia. But please, promise me you won't do anything reckless. And that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. Oh, she's the granddaughter of the queen, probably. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please, hurry. Sieg! Look after her for me. Well now, they finally caught up. 3 men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Schwartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield! See. Scream? I'll be alright. I want you to go back to see Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. Scream! Thank you. It's just like she said, security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. It's raining. Rain. Is it now around when Lucille and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? Can't be. Oh, God. You can still run around the ship. That's the problem. Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight? Oh. Why, fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rins, enrolled in the Social Studies program at Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. Great. Erebonian Embassy. Ah, your boy's here. A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yea, it signals a passion most black. But so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You are such an idiot. I don't know who that is. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion. Have you come all this way, all the long road from the imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Idios' damned creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes show the depths of worth that drove you onward to my side. Love. It is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly. Fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring the information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let's talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No. Alright, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man! I'm getting all butch. You're making me stupider just by being around you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Erebonian Bracer guilds until about a month ago. Oh. Over the past several months, all the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You pick up on it too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been giving marching orders. I'd bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while right when that case was solved. Oh dear, oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberal, and it would seem I was following a wild goose. Guess so. But if the man we're here after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you're talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ever a gesture. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. The lead is probably gonna be not Joshua. Fucking our dad, and the understudies are Estelle and Joshua. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Cassius. Yep, final chapter. Turmoil in the Royal City. Let's go. It wasn't as long as I had feared. So you're able to get the professor out safely, and you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup for Agate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I suggest you direct it toward him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we could do now is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Gransel, however. He means to use that black ornament, that thing he called the Gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch, that's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure the professor's on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kilika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Gransel given the current climate? There's certainly no evidence to suggest that you were involved with the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation has begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now it's time to figure out what to do about it. I wish the two of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah, now that's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So we'll be off now. Safe journey to you. So they're still doing what we thought we were doing. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner route. It would take us half a day to reach Gransel on foot. An airship would only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. I kinda thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Turns out we can't get tickets, so we have to walk anyway. Bracer Guild. Good afternoon, always a pleasure. Yes, if you would please. Go to Gransel. Right, yes. Bill it to the usual account. Thank you. Goodbye. What was that all about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes. You are now guaranteed seats on a Gransel-bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also take this with you. Recommendation. Nice. Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you have accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kilika. Nice. Alright. Whoa. Thank you for everything. I believe I said before that this is simply my duty. Now, your flight leaves at 11 o'clock. You'll want to get to the terminal before that, so you have time to check in. I just keep you. Be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. Okay, yeah. Many expired. I guess... Let's just double check. I'm pretty sure I got everything I wanted to here. Yeah, nothing seems to be particularly... Okay, let's see what we can get for these. I don't want those. Friends Petrified, that's pretty good. Got a couple of years. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 6, 3, 2. Okay, we're good. Gotta go up. Wrong way. I'm sure both the Royal Guardsmen and the Bracer Guild are doing the best they can. We just aren't hearing it. Still though, they still haven't found the ones who attacked the central factory yet? Are the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild even doing anything? Oh, we found it out. Hey, you haven't returned those books to the archives yet, have you? We need to go to the central factory before we check in. Oh, true. Oh yeah, we need to go to the central factory. I forgot about that, to be honest. Because she was like, do it tomorrow. I'm like, when's tomorrow? I'm glad they put a thing about it. Oh, you brought the book. Yep. Please take a look to be certain. Oh my. This is indeed the right book. Thank you for finding it. I'm sorry that it took so long. For a matter this important, it's perfectly alright. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to help. Sure thing. See you again some other time. Be well in your travels. Take care. See you later. Oh, I guess we gotta report it then. Back and forth. Okay. Yeah, there's no way it's gonna have another one, I don't think. Alright. Hello there! I heard from Kilika. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. Still filled out the boarding papers. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Save boarding pass times too. Something's probably gonna happen on the ship, considering there's political unrest like right away. Hey there, are you all off to the capital too? I was just on my way to work at the airship company. If I finish fast enough, I was thinking I'd go to the royal birthday celebration. Oh. Well, the Cecilia will be landing soon. Better get started on all the docking measures. It's probably the ship we're gonna take, I guess? Yo! Antoine! Hey, wasn't this a cat? Yep, he's the one that sneaked into that shipping container. His name's Antoine, if I remember correctly. Yo! Aw, you scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why you did that, what you did was wrong. Yo? Nope, not listening. I think he's just playing dumb. Hey, there you are! Hi, Gustav. Factory chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. I mean, there were some hitches, but Professor Alvid and mentor of sorts to all the engineers. We just wanted to say thanks to everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and the crew's help. Tito was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. That really was on purpose. Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So, what business do you have at the gate? The professor asked us to go to Gransel. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight. Yeah, well, it also looks to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bag, so I think you could take it easy in town for a bit. It sounds like fun. Hey, you two! Who's this one? Oh, that guy. Well, if it ain't Gerald. What's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we received a communique from the Airship Corporation. Looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What? Okay, just what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. Seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. While ships are grounded at port while military conducts inspections. That would be... probably looking for the professor's group. Which means that the ship which is bound for Gransel is being helped up in Rouen. Apparently a military guard ship is coming here from Lyston Fortress instead. I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding. I've had to explain the situation to the customers. Which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Okay. Thank you very much. So we probably will have to walk. Well, this stinks like last year's diapers. With the militaries coming here, I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I'd better have a talk with the factory chief. Yeah, if they can check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful, whatever you do. I ain't so senile that I need a couple punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two. Joshua. This doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should take the highway. Aw, man. It's been so long since I got to ride on an airship, too. It's all your fault, Colonel Richard. I'll try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training. So I guess we need to cancel a reservation for the reception desk. Yep. Wonder if he's complaining. All the airships aren't late? We might as well come back later on. What is this inspection without any kind of notice? Those Royal Army guys have no sense of protocol. Hey, it's you. Told you before, I don't know when the ship's leaving. You just waited at Bracer Guild. Actually, there's been a slight change in plan. I apologize for the timing, but can we still cancel? Sure, that's no problem. As long as it's before your flight arrives in port, there's no cancellation fee. You just need to get your tickets back. Great, here you go. Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early. Well, gotta go, bye! Thank you for your help. No worries, come back and see us again sometime! Oh shit, the cops. Ah, her. Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all this. Okay, Hart. Anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would just be fine. If we waste any more time here, the Intelligence Division people will catch up with us. We should head to town while we have the time. Okay. We take the east road to get to Gransel, right? Right. Now the Sanctime Gate is to the north along the Ritter Roadway. Pass through the gate and you're right by Gransel. How are we gonna get through the gate that's manned by the military? Let's go talk to... Did you finish all the bulletin paperwork? Yeah, about that. Stella explained on the Royal Army inspection canceling the airship ticket. I see. They're moving faster than I thought. I think it might be best if you left as soon as possible. That was our plan. Bye, Kilka. God's watch over you. Be careful out there, you two. Off we go. Let's have a save. Now, okay, let's do that thing where we look at what kind of things we need. We need wind, we need water, we need, is that Mirage? Or is it Space? The silver one. Let's see. Zeiss. Okay, so rabbits. Nope. Rabbits, sheep. Not you. Rabbits, sheep, grasshoppers. When do I see those again? Oh, Ritter Roadway. Maybe you guys, but I don't think we're going up there. Mantises. Yeah, okay. Ooh, confused. Might as well take that out. Ooh, not much move to you. Oh, damn it.
Alright, we're good to go.
Creepy sheepy. Yeah, Joshua still has the most of this, but you don't really have any frickin' what do you call it? Oh, there are rebellions? No, yeah, Josh, you can't do this. Don't really have any AoEs. Let's just go to that one. Yeah, you only have aerial as your AoE, which isn't actually that good. So we can try to do some hurricaning. Yeah, we'll just get these two. 327, 309, 330. We'll do the 309. And for you... And that's it.
Alright, we're good to go.
keep on going. Is this where we're supposed to be going? So we are... Yeah, I guess we're not going to License Fortress, Sanctime Gate. So we go to this location that we've never actually been before. We don't want those. Rabbits. If we move... So I want to see if I can get a line attack. I think if I move here, I'll be able to do it. Let's see if we can get aerial going. And that should be able to get us... There we go.
All right, we're good to go.
What's that? Oops. Yeah, that's good. It'll take a while, but... I think we can attack that guy without him putting out super... Ah! Do that again. Let's move it up a bit, just so that Joshua can attack some. Stop doing that! Okay, Joshua might have to interfere in order to let this happen. Here we go.
Piece of cake.
I don't know, I wouldn't say that exactly, but it wasn't too bad. You gotta pay attention to where I'm going now in case there are chests, which I didn't get previously. Actually, if I move here, let's... I think we can... Nope.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay. Only 6? Go to Sanctum Gate. Doesn't seem like anything of interest is really here. Yeah, how are we gonna deal with this? So this is the Sanctime Gate. Looks a lot like the Garuna Gate back in Roland. Well, both gates cut through the same wall. Annenberg Wall completely surrounds the Gransel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. Sure looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, looks like a tourist attraction, one where you could climb to the top and check out the view. So you're planning to get up there and sprint all along the walls, are you? I didn't say that! I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice, quiet lunch together. Just the two of us. and just talk about whatever. Isn't that what we always do anyway? Never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to Gransel. Okay, maybe it's just me, but are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. I thought that he was so good at picking up on stuff that he would get it like right away, but maybe he's just like, it's still so dumb. It's still so dumb. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's save while we're here because probably some plot thing's gonna happen. Ooh boy, gotta have to sign off at the cops. Last customers who came only ordered the cheap food. Even then, Sanders gave him a discount. He's too nice. Ooh, I love discount. Come on in, have a seat. Just sit back and make yourself comfortable. Let's have the pot of meat. Shop. Teeny pasta, vegetable, okay. Oh, we already have one, so we don't need to. We just haven't managed to eat it yet. Sir, I've passed along the orders to the troops. They are to adhere strictly to protocol and execute their duty promptly and efficiently. Thank you. I appreciate your extra diligence during this time. What's over here? Oh, storeroom. Somebody's desk who's not here right now. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Let's go out here first. Yay! Oh, nothing over here. Big fortress. I wonder if anything's gonna be out here. This is just like location flavor. Ooh, we can go upstairs more. I reported seeing a strange airship to the chief, but the upper deck didn't report any unusual noise. I thought I'd finally done something notable. Wrong. Well, you've reported it to us. And that's the important part. It's probably what we saw in the cutscene over there. Nothing here? Okay. Big fortress. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Hello, welcome to the Sanctum Gate. We need you to fill out some paper before we can let you go in the capital. Fill out papers. Okay, can you give us the paperwork? Thank you. Please sign here. Stella and Joshua filled out the paperwork. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking gate on the highway? What? A date? It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you're ready to go. Estelle, you seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? Do you want to stop and rest? No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital. If you're sure. Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition? Martial arts competition? Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsman Elite, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon. Ooh, that sounds like fun. That's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, and the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself by now. How does that make them discounted? Wouldn't that make them more expensive? Sorry to hear it. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not. I can imagine. But if they've already started the preliminaries, it'll be impossible for you to get in. We've got a job to finish too, don't forget. And I'll just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir? Something wrong? That emblem on your chest. I didn't notice because of your age, but are you two bracers? That's right. Is there a problem? No, not a problem, exactly. Jeez, I never thought. Soldier, are you loitering while you're on duty?
Sir! Is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh?
Huh?
You two. I'd like a few minutes of your time, if that's alright.
We do need to get to the capital.
Is that so? The capital. May I ask the nature of your business in the capital?
What? Well, we've got a job.
What kind of job?
The professor, no. I mean, how do I put this?
I'm sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client is a private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves.
Look, I don't see what the big problem is.
Well, we received information from the military high command. The royal guardsmen have revolted against the queen and are staging terrorist attacks. It seems that some of these terrorists may have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation.
What? What?
That's enough, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we can confirm your identification, you're to remain here at Sanctime.
You can't be serious. Why do you...
Ah, there you are.
Huh?
Why, I've been waiting for you. If you've finished your paperwork, let's get going.
What?
I apologize, Professor. It seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat.
How long is your playtime for this? Your playtime so far? I don't actually know. We'll check after this cutscene is done. But apparently this is the final chapter, so like, I don't know.
Just a moment here. Who are? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Specialist of Archaeology, Professor Alba. I'm from North Ambria State and I'm here in Liberal for investigative research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out and the Gransel History Museum will vouch for him as well. I see, then everything appears to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relationship do you have with these two?
Oh, then it's actually shorter than I expected. I know, right?
Well, they're bracers. They've saved my life quite a number of times, so I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua, Estelle?
Yes! Thanks, that's it alright.
Well, it seems you have enough proof for your identity. I apologize to you both for the misunderstanding.
No, it's not a problem.
We know it is to have strict protocols, no hard feelings at all.
JRPG going for like years. I know, right? I swear I'm gonna get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I'd forgotten our assignment for a moment.
Hardly. I'd hoped to catch on a little bit quicker, though.
Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can just lie with such a straight face.
What was that?
Never mind.
Sorry to surprise you. It just seemed that you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have?
Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba.
We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still though, what was that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack? It seems there's a gang of criminals out there who have been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens. And the two of us were suspected in being in said gang.
Yeah, can you believe that? I swear, every single person in the military has a massive stick up their...
I see. Very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at the Carnelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you?
Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part we managed to get things done.
I expected you to do well. I could tell you two had the beginnings of great bracers in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right.
Aw, we don't deserve that. We still got a lot to learn.
We're still in training as it is. But Professor, what brings you to a pace like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should do me good.
You don't have to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor.
We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues. Especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation.
That's too bad. But we were sure lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital?
No, just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital anyway. Well, if you don't mind then, we would be honored.
It's settled then. Let's get going. Alright, so we're all good to go. What is our playtime? 21 hours. Or wait, no, is that time? No, yeah, that's time. I don't know how long. Oh, 42. 42 hours, 20 minutes, and 11. Huh.
42 is not bad. Yeah, usually I'm used to, like, JRPG is usually, like, fucking, I don't know, 100 hours or something. Are you on your way to the capital? Those terrorists could be hiding anywhere. Be careful. Well, around here, there should be just soldiers, so you should be safe. Nope. I just got transferred to this garrison recently. I'm surrounded by all these hardcore soldiers. I feel pretty overwhelmed sometimes. Yeah, not bad comparatively. And I have so many JRPGs to go through. Like, the reason why I started this so early and so consistently as half the stream is because I thought this would be like 100 hours. It still might be. What is that? A Vesper-like monster found in hilly regions. Poisons enemies with its powerful stinger. Okay, well, we're bad against fire. So who are we right now? We are Estelle. Let's just hit. I think Joshua has some fire. No, you don't. Also, water and earth work. Okay. So we do have some water. Let's do blue impact.
Alright, we're good to go.
Savory pinion. Okay, we're getting pretty good experience now. Okay, let's switch it up. Nope. I don't think we need napalm breath. We could do flare arrow. Protect him from the bees. Bruh, even that was overkill.
Piece of cake.
Hey, you there! Huh? Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Airby Royal Villa. Do you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets? Huh? Actually, we're not citizens of Gransel. We just recently came here by way of the Sanctime Gate. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone would want to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless.
Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second, what's the Urbe Royal Villa?
It's a small palace to the east where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army's using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities. You don't say. The roads are nearby aren't off limits, but I'd suggest you keep away just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes me want to go there and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see?
It's not that I'm not curious.
We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. They can maybe actually be terrorists, like the soldier said.
Well, I think the intelligence division's just using the Royal Guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats.
Still, you really need to not say things like that out loud. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. Yeah, you're right. Huh? Intelligence what now?
Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing.
Anyway, let's head on to the city. Oh, alright. You kids are no fun.
I wonder if I try to go, will they just be like, hey, we just said. Just be like, anyway, we're gonna go. Oop. Okay, we got preemptive for that one.
A monster living in swamps tries to leech blood from its prey, has petrifying tentacles, bad against fire.
So right now we are Joshua, so we get a 10. Wasn't like 200? It's 150. So let's go with flare arrow. Still kind of overkill.
Piece of cake.
But then again, I didn't want to like underkill it, so like, you know. we... Yeah, nothing else is pretty good other than fire, so we'll do the same thing. Let's see what Firebolt do. Yeah, it does underkill him. Not bad, considering Joshua's still going.
Alright, we're good to go.
I guess to save EP. Airbase Scenic Route. So we're still like fully able to go there. Ravenous pelagic monster has a tendency to call for backup if it's wounded. That's not good. We can't have that. We can't stick fire and earth, so we gotta do the same. Hey, man. It's 14-14, so let's go with a flare arrow. Yeah, not enough. Critical walk. I think we can just attack it down. Yeah.
Alright! We rule!
What are these two places? Urbero Villa. Upstairs is nothing. Okay, so let's go check out the... Are these guys even dropping stuff that I care about? Okay, if I do a... Well, let's do flare arrow. Okay, never mind. I keep getting mistaken on who's weaker.
Alright! We rule!
What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a bird. First flying monster that can call meteorites attacks after the rocks strike. Okay, well, it's not particularly weak against anything, so that means I think I'll do Joshua first with the freaking Shadow Spear. We'll have a tail attacks, stellar attack, some. Not too much.
That's that then. Let's move out.
We still need like fucking Wind Sepith, but nobody's giving it to us here. There's an old Cerulean stone monument. What does it say? I guess we can't. We're not allowed to read it. Oh. Let's see what monsters pop out of this. Oh boy. It's a lot of fire. Let's see what we got. Against water. Nothing. Nothing. Fire. Water. And nothing. Okay, so if we flicker, we can take some people out. Wait, hold on. What's the first one that goes is that. Yeah, we can do this. Give us some time. I don't think... Yeah, I think we can just attack this guy. Well, oh, it's going like... right away. So you know what? We're just going to hurricane it. Let's see what happens. Okay, got rid of some. Or one at least. Oh, two. Okay. Hell Mars. Oof. What did we bring the professor into? Ow. This ain't good. It's really not good. We might not be able to get out of this one. I thought it was gonna do something to help for a second. Yay, stream! Not on break here, so not long. So not here long, but you're doing well. Hoping you're doing well. Good, thanks. Hopefully your break is okay. Oh, am I in control now? Fine. Okay, well, we can't delay them. I think I could just hurricane them off, because they've already got damage if I'm correct. Well, that doesn't really help me. Man, I thought we had it.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, curse the game, you're all gonna die. No! I think part of the problem is that I should have returned to title screen so I could like respec everybody. Okay. Yeah, part of the problem is that they all get to go like together. There's just so many of them. Ow. Fuck. Too many status things. See if we can get everybody. Yep. Push everybody out of the spell. Amazing. Oh no, we got somebody else. Okay, let's just... Oh, we can't do crafts. Okay, fine. All art. No, wait, that's a good one. Hopefully we could actually work. Nope. Stop attacking the professor! Oof. So close. Yeah. Can we again get everybody somehow? Here. Well, we'll leave the fainted guy out of it. Didn't even kill everybody. Crap. We might die again. Oh, she's fainted now. Yeah, I think I have to pull this shit out so we don't die. Yeah.
You're finished.
And if we do...
Well,
All right, we're good to go.
all that CP. Shield 3. Okay. Well, we leveled up, so I don't have to heal anymore. Okay. Well, where can Shield 3 fit into anything? Shield 3 is like a... Did we already have one of those? No, we didn't. Okay. Wind elemental value 5. Yeah, let's do Shield 3 there. Or, you know what? We'll keep Evade 2. Let's give Shield 3 to Joshua. Oh, you already have like Evade 3. Well, I don't know then, dude. GG, yeah. We just had to pull out the emergency. I guess now we just attack things so that Joshua can get CP in case I run into a bomb later. Aircraft. Arrow Storm. Attack set? I just want to see what it do. This is a bigger aerial, I guess. That didn't do that much, but I guess they're not really weak to it. If I attack, will he die? Probably not. I don't think I have anything that will delay by art. Like a napalm breath. Let's see. Not that great. Well, somebody gonna get bonk. Eat you.
All right, we're good to go.
Alright. Go back the other way. Oh. Oh, we didn't even, like, talk to that other chest. There's a note inside. It reads, "Sucker." Wow. Okay, breakdown. Have a good night. Alright, have a good shift. Hopefully not too stressful. Take care. Tear bomb. Whoop. Wow. What the fuck? Why did they get to go twice like that?
We're good to go.
Alright, let me look at the map for a second. I want to go more south. Nope, we're going the wrong way. Weird how there's so many of these monsters despite, it being, like, the capital. Not too bad.
Piece of cake.
Sharkadile is a terrifying idea. We got a fire, which we don't have, so I think... Maybe that wasn't the best move. No. Single, 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 okay. Well, we'll just burn at least one of them. $600, $900. I think we can use the fucking Hellgate to try to get some more. Okay, at least one's gone. Who the fuck? Dynodile? It's not weak against anything. Savage pelagic monster can end the life of its prey with just one snap of its jaws. That's not great. But still these other ones are concerning. Aerial isn't really... It's okay. But for proper attacking of everybody, I think, is a good idea. Okay. Didn't really attack everybody in the way that I wanted to. See if we can at least kill this guy. Alright, we did. We should probably heal up before we fully start dealing with this thing. You don't have the cure-all stuff. Let's just do an Napalm Breath, make you die for sure. Yeah, you do have Latira. Come on. Okay, if we move, we have to go all the way. Okay, you know what? It doesn't seem to have very good move, so let's just go over here. Come on, man. Hopefully. Okay. Now we gotta do our best. Let's do some attacking. Also do some attacking. Christ. I don't know. Maybe Napalm Breath would be the best. Okay, we have it on the run a little bit. Oof. I think we could just get rid of it though.
That's that then. Let's move out.
That was a lot of effort that I didn't expect. Whoa, that's a big payout though. Well, pot of meat 5,000. That's just We could make one, but I think that's overkill. How much do we have lost right now? Joshua's lost about 12, no, that's, yeah, like 1200 HP. And we could do wild veggie pot. Ooh, plus CP for all, I love that. No, actually. Not because the firefly fungus is tough to get. Here we go. Okay, so we're all good. Let's just save all that. There's an old Vermilion Stone Monument. And another one of these. One of those hanging out over there. Monsters appeared. Of course they did. Another one of these? I didn't think it was gonna be like the exact same. Okay, we can make this better. Okay, sleep, poison will prevent the... Where's... What do we have to do with confuse was one. It was also faint. I don't know if that's something that we can actually... But confuse is a big deal. Death blow is faint. Oh, there was faint. Okay. Let's feed Joshua. Actually, we'll feed him one of these, like, random. Okay, probably gonna show 50 HP. We have so many of these. He's missing 400. Poison Confuse, Cure Sleep, Holy Popcorn, Seasonal Tart. Have we had one of these before? Briny Delight, Fluffy Spring Egg. Okay, Seasonal Tart. Ah, so we hadn't had it before. Alright. Okay. So again, this is gonna be a tough sell. I think we can, yeah. Got all of those guys, but they're all gonna go before that. So let's get one of these. Because I feel like everybody's gonna come closer. Let's do a hurricane, because I feel like that wasn't the worst idea. It sucks because it puts Estelle right in the middle, but we do so much damage to everybody. Hate that. Yeah, please be over there. At least get 2. And we fainted 1, that's great. Who's getting it? It's Joshua. Miss! Love that. Let's once again do that, see if we can get multiple... Not at all. Okay, never mind. We'll just attack. Who can we get to? 370, 800, 600, 170. Oh, we can't get to that. 930, 370. What about the... Yeah, okay. Maybe we just try to get rid of that. I love the 0 though. Where are we? Oh, that was a freaky guy. Crap. Okay. Maybe we just have to do this because what else can we do? God damn it. They had a thing like that? Yeah, I've never actually looked at this. Reflects arts. Oh, I had no idea. Okay, well, this is bad. We have a revive KO, cures KO, heals them. Okay, specialty eggnog.
Take!
Nice. Stop killing Joshua. Okay, that's not a better solution. Tira. Yeah. Oh, we can do crafts now. No, we can't. We're out of things. Okay, who can we just take out, maybe? How's this cat thing? 800. How about you? 400. I think we can kill that guy. How about this guy? 300. Definitely kill that guy, but he's not a threat, like, whatsoever. Okay. At least he's getting HP heal. Okay, I think this guy is like the priority to kill because we can't do art while he's around. Well, we can't do art because EP is fucking way down. Who is... Let's see. Now you're all alone. How?
Not now.
Do we have any other cures KO? 50 HP. No thanks. What is a reviving bomb, right?
We're good to go.
Please don't kill Joshua again. Okay, we attack you. You're full HP? Oh my god. Oh, you have no CP. Well, we just gotta do what we can do. Which is... Honestly, I do have to... What's the better one? I guess if Estelle hits, we'll get confused, which is good. It's just Tira on yourself.
Take!
Okay. So our whole goal of like getting CP back by doing random things is backfired.
We're good to go.
At least we leveled up again. Evil Eye. Fish fillet, beast splash. Is that a craft? Defense 3. Okay. You've gone over your limit for this chest, dev team. Okay. Tactics. Is it S-break? Nope. Wait, we still... Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Status? Oh, we can't look at them. I guess we just gotta look at them in the thing. Yeah, I guess no arts for you. We can just go. Oh, they're pretty squishy.
Piece of cake.
Somebody over here? What was your deal again? Attacks after the rocks right there. Nothing particularly notable. Except for the meteor thing that makes it faint.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay, I think we cleaned this place out. Not super my intention, but I gotta be prepared. Okay, let's set different equips. Let's put us back on poison for now. Oh, I did also want to save in case we ran into some like weird plot things. I think these guys are a little perfect for like getting back the CP because we have to actually just normal attack. Joshua's not really getting CP very fast. I swear you're supposed to get like 10 every time. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. At least we're getting like hella experience. Who's that? Oops. We weren't supposed to do that. Yeah. Takes a while to get these ones down. But we still gotta. Ow. Yeah, that hurts quite a bit. At least we have the feint resist.
Piece of cake.
Looking at this map. Urban Royal Village, Royal Avenue, Royal Avenue. Huh. I guess it would be, like, the most inciting thing would be to go to the Royal Villa. It's locked. Well, that doesn't do anything then. Like, so it turns out there was no danger for us. We're just kind of going around for whatever reason. Okay, if we keep going around, like, where are we going? We'll just go, like, all the way around. Okay, yeah, never mind. We'll just go. Had this whole thing about just, like, there's something going on there. Didn't fucking do anything. Okay, I like to take out these guys because they're easy, at least. The reason we get like so much XP. Oh shit. No, I don't want to deal with you. It's never our intention. Who's there? Eh. Oh shit. Are we prepared? Kinda yes, kinda no. Yeah, we can't arc them, right? Yeah. I guess we kinda gotta do what we do.
We're finished.
I don't know if this is gonna be enough. At least we know where to find it. Nope. What are they resisting? Okay, we got one. Wow, immediate HP heal. Don't do that. You got the CP heal? Yeah, we just gotta try, even though it's not gonna go anywhere.
Piece of cake.
At least we get like a shit ton of Sepith from one. What is... Oh yeah, we're gonna Royal Avenue on the left. Should fight some of these beads probably. They're probably not that bad. I forget if those ones were particularly notably anything. Grancel. No. Why so many Mars stars? I don't want to deal with that. Which way are you facing? Did you respond to normal attacks, or does it has to be fire? It's not the worst. Yeah, okay, we can do this.
All right, we're good to go.
Sanctime Gate. Garune Gate. Grancel. Yeah, I guess. What? Okay, I guess, yeah. That makes a sense. Get rid of these guys more. That's a big hit, actually.
That's that then. Let's move out.
A lot of randoms on the sides. Oops. We don't get the preemptive, but I think we'll be fine.
We're good to go.
Just look about. Professor shouldn't take that. You're not attacking anyone.
Alright, we're good to go.
Ooh, we're so close to leveling. Let's fight another. I think it's thanks to that palm. We got loaded up with experience.
Alright, we rule.
There we go. Hard break. Oh, I didn't even look up what our new CP attacks were. It's fine. I'm sure I won't forget next time. Greensill, South Block. Wow, this city's freaking huge. Dad used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Gransel Castle is just past the main road. That's where the queen lives. There's also the Gransel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and the embassies for the surrounding nations. Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about the city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as Gransel does. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel? I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh, cool. Gransel has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. Museums are awfully formal for my tastes. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding. Though I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now if you'll excuse me. I forget what his voice was like every time I see him. Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. No, we should probably stop in the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? And there's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying, hi! And before it is... Hello, step right up. What flavor can I get you? Flavor what? Oh, I guess ice cream. Coffee ice cream. Orange ice cream. Oh, we have that. If we don't hurry, we won't be able to get good seats. Hey, where's my ticket? Darn that Troy. Step right up. We've got crepes of all kinds. Don't be crept out by them. If they won't bite, but you will. Okay, well. Gorgeous crepe. Heroic crepe. Oh, we already have one. We just haven't eaten it yet. Hi, is this your first time in Gransel? The city is split into 4 districts, or blocks. Here at the South Block, you'll find the Bracer Guild, as well as a variety of shops. The North Block has the Royal Hotel, the biggest in the country. Just behind it, farther north, is the castle itself. The
West Block has the Grand Cathedral as well as the main offices of Liberal News. And over in East Block are all the embassies, the arenas, and all the general goods stores for the city. Okay, good to know. Can't really look at that fountain. What is this? I come all this way with my little honeypot and we can't even enter the castle.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I wanted to see the inside of the castle. With a tournament in full swing like this, the East Block Street are packed. It's gotta be about time for the preliminaries to start.
Huh, this looks bad. The register's completely and totally busted.
Oh no. Nobody's even manning this one. Wingard Orbital Factory. You guys bracers? If so, then come on in and let the Wingard Orbital Factory take care of all your orbit needs. We're professionals here. You can count on us. Okay, well, what do you got? Oh, this is one of the ones that we got. Poison, mute. Mine, 1, 2, 3. Freeze. Freeze is a new one. 50? Why? That's pretty cheap. Attack 1, 2, 3. Alright. Seal. We have like most of everything. Oh, action 3. Sure. EP cut 3. Oh, we're out of time, Sepith. I swear we've been getting a lot lately, too. Okay, is there anything I want to super upgrade? What did we just get? We got some kind of time thing, because that's what, we have cast 2. I don't think we got a cast 3, no. There's a blind. We got an action 3. It's times 5 versus cast 2, which is times 3. Yeah, we'll do action 3 just to boost that. I kind of wish Joshua wasn't locked into time Sepith so much. But it is what it is. Okay. I don't think we got anything else. There's like defense 3, but I kind of like what she's got going on. Nobody else up here. Oh.
Welcome to the Wingard Orbital Factory. The third floor is where we handle all repair and maintenance orders.
Okay.
I really wish it wouldn't turn us around like that. Fisherman's Guild. Welcome, friends, to the Fisherman's Guild.
Oh wow, there's a guild for you guys?
Indeed, there is. There be giant fish in the waters around these parts. We call them guardians, and they wriggle and they dive all through the waters of the barrel. It's our job, nay, our sacred duty, to find these elusive piscine giants and best them in a battle of lures, reels, and wits. LRW for short.
So you guys like fishing then? For me, fishing's alright, I guess.
You seem very, dedicated to your hobby. We fulfill our existence by traveling the width and breadth of Liberal and snatching marine life from every corner of it. We spread the joys of fishing, hold introductory seminars, and sell our handmade gear. We've even begun lobbying the Queen to create a fund to help protect our fishing locations.
Wow, you guys are really into this, like scary into it.
A true society for fishermen. You guys are actually pretty impressive. Would you like to join us? There's a small examination, but otherwise it's just a matter of adding your names to our roster in permanent ink.
Thanks, and it really does sound fun, but we've kind of got things to do right now. Just, things.
A shame! You have the eyes of master anglers. I guess you could say I can see it in the angles of your retinas. If you have a change of heart, please come back anytime. We are always ready and eager for new recruits.
Okay, I guess that's like a side thing we can do at some point.
Our president, Mr. Fisher, is a consummate professional, and the rest of us would kill for that last name. He's the one who founded our organization to preserve our methods for future fishermen. We call him Fishing Baron.
Oh.
Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Whoa, hey.
Huh? What's wrong?
I know you two. You're those bracers I met in the lake in Bose, right?
Oh yeah, you were the one who told us about the Sky Bandits.
So you do remember. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Now think about it, you did mention the Fisherman's Guild when we spoke with you before. This is our main headquarters. Come on in and take a load off. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the opulence of fish and brine.
Oh, okay. Nice to see that he's doing well. What's this one? Arms and guards, that's what I want. Bracers! Welcome to the shop! Please, have a look around. Or is that like a woman? I don't know. Okay, we got battle staff. We can afford this. Schneiders. It does say something that we don't have anybody else's weapons here. So we can get some shield coats for Joshua. We have no money, but we could later. Composites for both of them. Well, let's equip and then sell. I don't want to sell the skull dangers, so we got them in a different way. 60, 70, so we'll sell that one. 50, 75, yeah. Okay, we got some money back, but I don't know that I want to spend it all immediately.
Welcome. I'm not very good at talking with customers. I generally let my wife handle that part of the job.
Okay. All these rooms and places that just don't really go anywhere. I kind of like I appreciate the work put into it. What this?
At least if she's out, she isn't nagging me while I do her cleaning.
Not going there yet. Bar. Sunnybell Inn.
Your guard is under the maid of my glass right now, what with all those allegations of terrorist involvement. First the Sky Bandits and Bows, and then the corrupt mayor of Rouen, and now that business with the horrible blackout in Zeiss. Sure seems like a lot's been going down these days.
Can't believe the Royal Guardsmen are terrorists. Every one of them that comes in here is an upstanding young man. It's gotta be some kind of mistake. Bouillabaisse. Somehow they're activating a fire to long hidden neurons in the brain, teaching you the recipe for bouillabaisse. Okay. Isn't that how it always does? Mixed cocktail, refreshing pie. Nobody in here. It's probably how we get to another block.
We're pretty depressed when we heard the news about the Queen, but now the status quo seems to be returning and all is red with the world. The two of us have been living here in Grancel ever since we were just little bawling babies. This is how this lady should be. Oh.
Just listen to me babble. You can still get excited no matter how old you are. Alright. I think... Nope. What does this map look like? Oh, okay. So we did hit up everything. Let's go back to the Bracer Guild.
May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed.
Heh, now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right, we can't let those army goons beat us.
Now then, we ought to get going soon. Huh?
Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna! Fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes. We met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. I don't remember him.
You were the rookies with Charizard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grancel? I'll field that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to be going.
See you later, rookies!
Pardon me.
It must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. I feel like you guys are almost there.
Indeed, they'll look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in. Well, was that what I think it was? Indeed so. We're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition.
Whoa! Sorry. I'm Stell Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch.
And I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. I'm Elman. I'm with the Grancel branch. Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly.
Stell and Joshua signed the assignment change forms.
Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not?
Yes. I suppose you know him?
Oh yes, I'm Everin is dead. It's true that he set out. Is it true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned?
Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter.
But he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Huh, which I suppose make it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a formal soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong?
Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all that.
Huh? Let's tell you everything that happened in the incident of Zeiss.
Stell and Joshua explained what they'd learned in Leiston Fortress as well as Professor Russell's request. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army. And counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces. That's a little difficult to believe.
But it's true!
Talk with Killica at Zeiss branch and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in the city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens, but never dreamed that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy.
I figured as much.
The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we just simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request?
Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty?
That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in.
What, really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then.
Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I think it means that the letter would just get crumpled up.
That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the Colonel has as strong a hold on Grancel Castle as he did on Leiston Fortress.
I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty.
We could possibly sneak in, just like we did at Leiston Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice.
Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper.
Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble.
Oh, okay.
And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the royal castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution.
You bet, Mr. Allen.
We'll let you know if we find anything.
Alright, well, let's see what we can pick up. No requests. I guess everybody's at the fighting tournament. Alright, so, castle's up north. Who's this guy?
This is Grancel's main avenue. I walk this road every day.
So I don't think I want to go directly to the castle right now. I kind of want to go to the west block and around. I know east block is busy because of the fighting tournament. That's probably where the queen is going to go though, so, you know. So are those rumors about the terrorist attack true? I hope it doesn't adversely affect our cost of living.
It's like average like citizen who don't care. Like, wow, I hope it doesn't affect anything, despite the fact that it's like a whole event that definitely will affect everything. Okay, so we don't want to go this way. Doesn't matter if it affects other people as long as it doesn't affect me.
I must clean the house before the master's return.
Who's the master?
Ah, hello there. Please forgive my appearance. You caught me in the midst of cooking beef stew for my granddaughter.
Beef stew. Can we have some?
Yay, Grandpa's coming home! I hope he gets here right now. No? How about now? Still no? Oh, boo.
Wonder who Grandpa is. I just saw some guys in handcuffs being led around by a group of soldiers. They came from the docks. Oh, jeez.
Adios watches over us always. We must treasure every day of life she has given us.
She has a name, so... Or actually, have names? Yeah.
I hope Sister May is doing well in Roland. Although I practice religious duties with the same as anyone else in my position, I'm also in charge of instructing the newly cloistered. And our ranks have been bolstered recently, but the new sister is currently out gathering grasses and herbs for us.
I feel like that's gonna be a job eventually. Oh, I thought perhaps I could take the initiative and fund the mixing of a medicine for Her Majesty's ailment, but not a soul seems to know her symptoms. No one has been told and no one has allowed audience. The head maid, Hilda, requested an audience but was turned away by a man in black armor. Ah, fuck. Exploring. Welcome to our local cathedral where the Septian faith is kept alive. Okay. A lot more staff here than other ones, but I guess this is a bigger church. Where does that go? No idea. Oh, it's being blocked anyway. Port is closed right now as an anti-terrorist measure. Okay.
I swear, ever since we moved to here at the capital, all he's done is piss his life away.
We just moved here. Ever since I was a child, it's been a dream of mine to live in the royal capital. No. So that's just it. No more dreams. Sale. House for sale. Easy conversion to restaurant. Huh. Coffee house morale. It is really a relaxing place. I kill many an hour here just sipping a cuppa and reading. Chef's curry. Amazingly some flavor osmosis. Why is it like being so descriptive now about it? Rich espresso. Sure. The vegetable sandwiches are pretty popular. Hello and welcome to the Barrel Coffee House. We have almost any kind of coffee you can imagine. Go right ahead and make yourself at home. Any kind of coffee. They only have fucking rich espresso. Okay. What's over this way? Locked, okay. The news.
Welcome to the Liberal News. Despite our name, we're totally nonpartisan. I swear. Wink. First floor is information, second floor is the newsroom, and third floor is printing. There's almost nobody in the newsroom these days, so I've been kind of put in charge of it by default.
Oh. Well, we'll just go and see if we've run into our homies. If I don't get that manuscript soon, my editor will kill me. Niall and Noticia are so much stricter than the chief. Oh. I know that, Christ. Would you two happen to be the junior bracers, Estelle and Joshua?
I don't know. Who's asking?
I'm the editor-in-chief of the Liberal News. I've heard about you two from both Niall and Dorothy.
Oh, okay, that's us then.
It's a pleasure to meet you. We're avid readers. Glad to hear it. Did you want to see Niall?
Not especially.
Good, because he's not here. Won't be back for a while.
Okay, good to know.
Is Dorothy here?
Ah, the prelims are gonna start here soon! Camera, check. Press pass, check. And double check. Checkbook, yes.
Alright. Everybody's in a tizzy.
What did she say was... I thought she said there was like 3 floors. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really... Sometimes when I'm reading, I'm not actually listening. And that is a problem.
It's good to be home after such a long pilgrimage. My new sister joined the cathedral in my absence. I must familiarize myself with her name. Huh.
Ah, so busy again. I did so much shopping that getting it all sorted out is going to take forever. My husband got to enjoy his churches and I got to enjoy my shopping. It was win-win for us, both husband and wife. Alright, that's good.
How long do they plan to keep the port closed anyway?
I don't know, I'm gonna ask them. I went in there, that's fine. Okay, let's go to the east block before we go to the north block. What is the layout here? Ooh, it's just like a square. Some things to the side, landing ports up there, north block is there. Well, let's see.
Oh, hi! Are you here to watch the martial arts competition?
Kinda.
This is the embassy for the Calvard Republic. Sorry, but only those who are here on official business may enter.
Okay.
At least if I had a girlfriend, I might go to the tournament. There's this beautiful girl who comes by here all the time. She's totally my type.
Man, I ain't interested in the tournament. Not at all. All that stuff just happens, man. It just happens and it ends, and the world keeps on turning.
Okay. I guess it does.
What's this? It's like a random door that goes nowhere.
Looks like they changed around. It looks like they changed around a lot of the rules this year for some reason.
I can't believe the Royal Guardsmen aren't fighting. I want to see Lieutenant Schwartz do her thing. Why did I even bother buying an advance ticket? Let's see, who should I cheer for this year? Maybe I'll cheer for Blood. Doesn't matter whose. Wow. The Border Garrison team is totally gonna win again this year.
Welcome to the Grand Arena. There's still some time before the match begins. Please feel free to wait in line with the other spectators if you wish. Currently at the arena, we're holding the preliminary matches of the Park Martial Arts competition. May I see your tickets? Ticket sales are to the right.
Well, like how I was trying to get tickets. I guess we can't get them right now. I was like, how much could they be? I don't know. Nobody's up here.
Just ahead is the Airbonian Embassy. The general public is prohibited from passing beyond this point. Official business only, I'm afraid.
Oh, him again. Oh, he walked around pretty fast. History Museum. Welcome to the Cranston Museum of History. Our newest exhibit, Liberal in the Modernist Wave, is now open to the public. It's gripping.
Well, this is my favorite professor! Especially that I might see you here today.
Much obliged. Okay, well, he's found his people. Tetracyclic Tower Outer Wall Segment. Page Preceptian. This wall segment was cut and carried from Tetracyclic Tower, a structure built shortly after the Great Collapse. Depicted on it are a staff-wielding priest and a winged gold-like being of typical period frescoes. Scholars continue to examine the design for any connection with Eidos. The museum's job just isn't to show off old relics. We're also responsible for collecting, cataloging, and storing all of it. And we work with researchers like Professor Alba as well. Pretty good. Just like an area to hang out. Stone pillar with a relief. Age Preceptian, found at the bottom of Lake Valeria, adorned with reliefs similar to those found on the walls of the tetracyclic towers. Floor tile. Age Preceptian, a piece of tile floor from inside a ruined building. Broken stones fit together to create beautiful and intricate patterns. Ancient lantern. A device built to hold fire, most often found near towers and other ceremonial structures. May have religious significance. Preceptian calendar, the ancient civilization of Zemuria. Around 1,200 years ago, the advanced civilization of Zemuria was at its peak. Then, suddenly and inexplicably, it disappeared. A great collapse occurred, destroying the Zemurian culture and plunging its people into a dark age of ruin. The items exhibited on the first floor from the very beginning of this era. They aren't believed to be products of the ancient civilization itself, but nonetheless, its influence is clearly visible upon them, giving them an immense academic worth. Sounds like One Piece. Septian calendar 1 to 500, the Dark Age of Ruin. Immediately following the Great Collapse, the world was plunged into confusion, signaling the beginning of what came to be referred to as the Dark Ages. This era was defined by almost endless conflict between various powers and numerous nations, large and small, and lasted for roughly 500 years. Okay. Knight's equipment. Age Septian calendar 500. In an era defined by conflict, war became a way of life, and as a result, warriors came to wield great influence in society. This eventually led to them becoming a privileged social class of their own. The knights wielded armaments like these when they went out to the battlefield, returning with more spoils and land, and gradually increasing their influence and power all the more. So like, the actual Dark Ages almost. Septian 1150 to 2000, the orbital post-revolutionary world. It's only been, okay, like, I want to go in order. Because we kind of skipped from 500 to like 1000. Yeah, there we go. Septian calendar, 500 to 1100, the Septian era. The first appearance of the Septian Church occurred around the year 500 and marked the end of the Dark Ages. The church, centered around the goddess of the sky Eidos and espousing an ideology of human salvation, began to take an active role in society and rapidly permeated social consciousness. Eventually, the nobility and knight class could no longer ignore the church's power, and a new order was established with the church at the center. Okay. Ancient artifacts. Age unknown. Artifact, noun, a relic of any shape or size found in an ancient ruin and generally of unknown or uncertain purpose. The church believes these artifacts have some connection with the Septarians, gifts from Eidos, and their recovery is one of the duties that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here are all ones that have since lost said powers and are no longer functional. Okay. Medieval loom. Age Septian calendar 900. A man-powered machine used to spin thread. As the Septian era continued and people became accustomed to peas, cotton, and other crops became more widely cultivated and sold. This was also the era in which handicrafts with the intent to obtain money came into practice. Church Testaments manuscript, age Septian calendar 500, a handwritten copy of the scriptures used by the church at the end of the Dark Ages. The ability to print did not exist in the Middle Ages, leaving no choice but to copy by hand onto pieces of parchment. Annoying. Church ritual items, about 900. The church has long been a source of art, and this has been true since the dawn of the Septian era. It was around the year 900, however, that the current likeness of Eidos is thought to have been created. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today first assume their present forms in this time period also. We have, like, we can't really see much depictions of Eidos, like, because everything's fuzzy. And there we go. The orbital post-revolutionary world. It's only been 50 years since Professor C. Epstein invented our orbments, and the world technology has advanced at lightning speed ever since. Perhaps the most notable representative of these advances is the modern orbital-powered airship. These orbital ships are already used extensively in Liberal, but neighboring nations such as Erebonia have also begun to devote themselves to their manufacture as well, and smaller-sized airships are also used. That makes sense. Transportation really, like, gets you a lot of stuff. But yeah, there's nothing else. We've seen the whole museum by... Okay, and Come and get it! Who wants some cold and creamy homemade ice cream? I think we already have special ice cream. Okay. Twist my arm. Okay, we don't have any, but we did need it before, so we can make it ourselves. Since I was locked up during the Skyband incident, the company gave me a long paid vacation as compensation. Nice. I'm grateful to be able to spend time with my son. Today, Mom said she's gonna play with me all day. Nice. The second orbally powered clock, made in year 1163 of the Septian calendar by Zyson manufacturers. Okay. Was the first one the one in Roland? I don't remember. Okay, let's see what the heck is in the middle. This is just like a market, I think. Yep. My daughter and I came from a small village in Iran called Minoria to see the capital. Oh, I've been there. Hehe, I'm on my trip with Mommy. Welcome to the Edel department store where your money goes far and really wants to play. Okay, well, it's just this normal stuff. We didn't read issue 7, I don't even think.
Hello, looking for a little memento of your visit?
I think we have everything. Oh, proxy pup prevents KO one time it breaks afterwards. That's pretty broken. We definitely want that.
It would make for a really nice gift, don't you think?
I flew in from Bose to sell some of my merchandise. Ooh, they have stuff from Revenue. Score! Why is it you can only find things you want when you have no money? That's life, I guess. Welcome! Would you like to try a free sample of our tea? I can even teach you how to prepare your own cup. Yeah. I probably already know. The girl over there, they're giving out free tea samples? That's my twin sister, Kitty. She's the most popular waitress here right now. She stole the tea selling position from me and said it was okay because she's older and wiser. She actually said wiser. I'll show her. I'll be the best tea seller ever. Well, what do you got? Oh, a bunch of various things. Oh, yeah, we do kind of need these. They're expensive, but... we'll get... yeah. Bear Claw. Oh, I see. It's like all the... well, no, we can get, like, random other things. I thought it was just tea. Tricolored rice. 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's get 3 more. 9. Spending money on food like normal. Is there anything we have, like, not that much of? We don't need that much of this. We don't need that much of this. And also that. We kind of need a lot of it, but it is expensive. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Woof. Let's just get at least 4 so we can have enough for it. We have too much of that. Dragon beans. We have no reason to use it yet. Okay. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure all these other doors just go outside, right? Yeah. I would think a department store... I guess I'm spoiled by Pokemon, where the department store has, like, several floors. Yeah, I think we did... everything? What's that thing on the side? Is it another embassy? Locked. No idea. Guess we go to the north block like we were supposed to this whole time. Okay, what's the lay of the land? I'm guessing that's to the queen. We have the hotel there and random shit. Let's go look at the random shit first. Jesus. Who's here? It's always the same old story. I'm gonna make dinner today in place of my mom. She deserves a break. Oh, that's nice. I thought he was gonna complain. My husband, well, he's crazy for big public events. During the martial arts competition, the Queen's birthday celebration, he's pretty much inconsolable. What's his problem?
The martial arts competition is underway at long last. An event of this scale should only be experienced as a family unit, no?
At least he's happy about something. I thought I saw something. A little bridge. Is this just like the way to... Yeah, West Block, never mind. What's up here? Yeah, when he is home, all he ever talks about are his hobbies. What kind of a relationship is it when the two of us hardly ever see one another and only ever engage in small talk when we do?
I'd normally be at work in the castle, but the Duke suddenly thrust a mandatory vacation on me all of a sudden. Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I've just been fishing.
Okay, what a great relationship with your wife is gonna be. Is that it? Yeah, let's go to hotel and then we'll go up. Hotel Rowan, Bob. We don't need to rest or anything, so we can just talk.
We have a large number of guests who have come to see the tournament. There are also other participants in the tournament who are staying out of this hotel.
Okay. Trying to see if I find some random maids or whatever. Fine. Some pretty big rooms here. I guess that's what a hotel is for. Huh. Not a single random maid. Usually you expect that, like, the bigger a place is. Oh, let's go. Gransel Castle. Wow, so that's Gransel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen.
It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate.
Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there.
Well, steel your nerves and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk, here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try to catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you?
You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still.
I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural.
Also, you should take off your bracer emblems. Hello there.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Gransel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, as you must say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. Nah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security had been tighter, what with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again.
Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life.
Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning, though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting.
Huh?
Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in the terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters.
Oh.
Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damned elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz always was so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz.
You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you?
Yeah, it seems so. Anyway, yes, the castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside.
Well, I guess that's that.
I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty has taken sick, who's seeing to her daily affairs will be running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as a proxy on paper.
How's that work?
Huh, literally, on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions.
Oh, is it that asshole?
Hey, watch what you say. Although I admit I would have thought that the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say.
What's that?
Whoops, speak of the devil.
Yeah, it's that asshole.
Bah, I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days you have been in the banquet hall drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. I feel like it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip! I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As a future king, I can do what I want whenever I want. Ah, time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the grand arena. By any chance with that? We know, don't even say it. That was His Grace the Duke, acting as proxy for Her Majesty.
Wow, suddenly I fear for the entire country.
Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs.
I knew it.
They're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Graysel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the Royal City after all. Just go at your own pace.
You're right. We will.
Thank you both for your kindness.
Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though.
Real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool.
You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to go to that fighting tournament. Can we go too?
Yeah. If nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to.
That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena?
I believe it's in the east block. So back to the main road, then east.
Yeah. This is an odd angle for us to look at here. Let's go. What I've learned is that, like, every time something happens, I should be going, who's this?
We're in the castle, but the Duke's sword ordered me to take time off. Forced vacation. Doesn't make much sense to me that the government takes off while the Queen is ill.
Yeah, they're all keeping the Queen from talking to anyone. Yeah, every time something happens, I gotta go check here. No requests still. Wait, Joshua. Wasn't Chloe coming to the capital right about now?
Now that you mention it, she did say she'd meet us before the birthday celebration started. She should definitely be here by now.
Eleanor, there wasn't a girl about her age named Chloe who came around asking for us, was there? We promised to meet up here.
Chloe, you say? No, I'm afraid no one by that name has been here.
Ah, raspberries. Maybe we should have asked where she was staying.
She mentioned some rich relatives, though that's not much of a lead, I suppose. I'm sure she's simply running late and will try to contact you shortly. If she comes by, I'll sure to let you know immediately.
Princess Chloe. How much time we got? We still got a bit of time. And we're not doing anything, like, outside of the city, so we should be good. Can we get tickets? Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you like a ticket? Yes, 2 please. Preliminary is in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days, starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket?
Actually, we were hoping to catch the preliminary matches if we could.
Oh, alright then. They're already more than halfway finished, though. Will that be a problem? Nope, no problem at all. Okay, bad value, but hey, not my money. That'll be 1,000 Mira. Wow, that's a lot.
I'd heard that there was some kind of discount for the birthday celebration.
I'm sorry, sir. This year have been some complications that made it impossible for us to offer discounts. Oh, okay. That's pretty sucky, but what can you do? Let's see, 900, 950. Yeah, we have that much. Here are your tickets. The entrance to the arena is directly to your left. Show your tickets at the gate.
Currently at the arena, we're holding the preliminary matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your tickets? Thanks, everything seems to be in order. You may enter at your discretion.
Oh, wow.
This room is gorgeous. This is the entrance hall. Audience seats are on the second floor, apparently.
Let's take a look. See who else is in here. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Spectators may use the stairwell through either door to reach audience seating.
If you want to watch the preliminaries, you'd best hurry up. I believe you might just be able time to catch the 7th match.
Okay, well. Stairs to go up. I'm poking around. That's what I do.
Reserved for guests of honor, no unauthorized personnel. I think this is the waiting room for one of the teams. Don't think they'd appreciate us barging in on them.
Door is locked. Reserved for guests of honor. Yeah. Looks like a fucking Pokemon battle. I know that they're always supposed to look like stadiums and everything, but... Oh wow, look at all these people!
Yeah, there's some serious enthusiasm in the air. Judging by the number of spectators, this must be a major event.
I wonder how far the prelim rounds go.
Thank you for your patience! The 7th round is now starting.
Oh, looks like they're starting up.
Well, let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. Southside, Blue Team. Border Patrol, 2nd Regiment Team. Captain is Second Lieutenant Sammy.
I don't think I remember those guys. Maybe I do. Maybe there's people we met, but I don't fucking remember. I thought the matches were one-on-one.
I guess this one's a team outing. I could have sworn it was individual bouts only, though. Northside, Red Team. Bracer Guild, Grantsville Branch Team. Captain is Kurt.
Hey, it's Karna's team.
Wow, we got here just in time to see them fight. This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin!
Oh, they're just like physically stronger.
By my arts.
Fine
Come
shoot.
hard as steel.
Yeah, that guy's gonna be toast. Shouldn't you be shooting the guns so you don't have to go right there? I know bayonets are for that purpose, but aren't they supposed to be a secondary purpose? Let
By
your
my
man
art.
down.
Be calming as ocean waves.
Here I go! You're done!
He doesn't get a voice thing? One guy left.
KO! Winner is Kurt's team!
Woohoo! Go Karna!
That was a good match. The soldiers move well, but the bracers are better at working as a team.
Yeah, you could use your moves for teaching lessons. Wow, I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish we'd put off going to the castle. I would like to see them I would have liked to seen this from the beginning.
Yeah, I know how you feel. But part of being an adult is putting one's own feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done.
Well, I like not being an adult yet.
Next up, we have the 8th preliminary match. First, will the remaining competitors step forward? South side, blue team. Team Raven, captain is Belden.
Look at those. Those dock workers. Huh? What are those guys doing here?
Oh yeah, it's a group from the warehouse district in Warren. Ah, I see. The competition's open to the general public.
They stick out like sore thumbs. They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists.
Northside, red team. From the neighboring Calvard Republic, appearing alone is Zin. Oh fuck, Zin.
Zin?
Another familiar face there. Small world. Fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him.
No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he's in real trouble.
Big cheers. Bane's a big guy. Zin will be competing in this prelim bout solo with no team to stand at his side. He fights at considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skill will make this a match a sight to behold. We all ask all in attendance to understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places.
Zin, do you need these claws that I have in my inventory?
Ready? Begin!
Yeah, this is nothing. You're like, if they surround him. Damn, he gets so many turns one after another. That's fucked up. Where was all that speed when you were fighting with us? Oh, blast. Hold on. Fucking man can just Hadouken. Goddamn. You didn't even need to do them like that. I mean, they were all like one hit and gone.
KO! Winner is Zin!
Everyone's like, holy shit. Yahoo! Go Zin! That'll show them what bracers are made of.
Looks like I was worrying over nothing. His build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I'd say 4-on-1 is insane.
Yeah, seriously.
The current match will mark the end of preliminaries. 8 teams will be competing in no-holds-barred matches. The competition opens tomorrow, and over 3 days, the ultimate champions will be decided. Now we will hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Doonan. My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that government affairs has forced me to miss the first half of them, but I was here for the second half, and what I saw was an exciting and enjoyable display of technique and talent. The distressing news of recent terrorist activities has had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health, but I ask that you take heart. She has entrusted her governmental duties to me, Dunan von Osles, and I will do all that I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit and enthusiasm we feel during this competition, and recall it in the days ahead. I hope you will all enjoy tomorrow's no-hold-barred battle royale.
Huh, he didn't fudge it up that much. Huh, I'm not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently to people.
Probably just memorized something written by the Intelligence Division staff. Aha, yes. The winner of the competition will not only receive a prize in mirror, but will also get a special gift from me. Your Grace, are you certain that this is wise? You be silent. This is a fine opportunity to show my generosity. This gift is to be a written invitation to a royal court dinner party at Gransel Castle to be held in 3 days.
So we have to enter the tournament.
Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed, but it will be attended by great celebrated persons of great renown. Arrangements have been made for only the finest royal and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will serve as an incentive to those competing to excel and advance.
Hey, Joshua. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, it would be ideal if Karna got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed to the castle. It'll all be above board. We could give her the chance to get that message to Her Majesty. Or were you thinking something else?
No, that's it, but I hate the idea of leaving someone else to deliver the professor's message. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
I'd have no objections. Shall we try to catch them in their waiting room before we leave the arena?
Sure. Let's see. Karna's team came out from the North Gate, right?
Right, if they're still here, that's probably where we'll find them.
Or Zin.
Is there, like, what else over here could we poke around in? No, I guess not much. I forget where I'm going already.
I'm assuming that I go to this spot here. Karna! Hi, everyone! Congrats on making it through the preliminaries! Hey, it's the new kids!
Oh, hey, guys. Yo, you here to watch the fights? Yes, and we had a chance to see yours. That was a great match. Thanks. I'm glad to hear you say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it a team competition, though.
Yeah, me neither. It's weird. But it's been okay so far. All of our members are in one piece. Master Zin must be worried, though. Oh, you know Zin too?
I don't know if I'd say that, but I know the name. He's a famous bracer in the Republic. People call him Zin the Immovable. He apparently came to Libero specifically to be in this tournament. And the promoter threw a wrench in the works and changed it from single to team competition. And I'm betting that His Grace is the one behind the idea. Either way, Master Zin still has no choice but to register as a one-man team.
Ah, okay. The Duke is a pain in the ass no matter where he goes.
No argument there. Still, this is going to make it hard for him to really show what he can do.
No kidding. It's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Say!
Well... Huh.
Maybe. What just happened? You all got this creepy serious look.
No, we were just thinking. What would you say to teaming up with Zim in the later, no holds bars fights?
Well, Wait, what?
Huh, teaming up with him, is that even allowed? It's not his fault that the rules of the competition were changed at the last minute. If one of the core rules can be changed, then I think we've got some wiggle room.
There really are no other braces available that we could ask. Charizard's busy, and we haven't been able to contact Agate. Similar sort for everyone else, really. I don't think Cassius is even in the country. If those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating on general principle.
Our chances of beating that team would be something like 10,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead rather than what ifs. Find Zin before the day is out, and if he agrees to let you join him, you should still have plenty of time to register.
Okay.
Oops, listen to us go on.
I hope you'll give this some serious thought, but for now we have to go. Bye-bye, newbies! Here's hoping we see you in the ring.
What do you think, Estelle? That sure went from talking shop to something else entirely. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah! That's it! Now that's what I'm talking about! Oh, almighty Idios, thank you so much for your bountiful favor.
You're cracked.
Think about it! We can be in the martial arts competition, and we can help Zin in the process. Not to mention, check out that awesome castle, and be a part of the big, final, ultimate, super duper intense battle royale! We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone!
You really want to do this that badly? We haven't even entered yet, much less made it into the final match. It would be nice to be able to handle the professor's request by ourselves, though, assuming we even made it through, that is.
Yeah, and think of how awesome it would be to win! Plus, we can't just leave Zin twisting in the wind. Let's go find him and ask to join his team.
Would you happen to have any idea of where he actually is?
Don't confuse the issue with the facts.
Would you settle down for 2 seconds, please? must go to the guild and report into Elman. He's also the one who's most likely to know where Zin is. Oh, we're already there. I see. Yes, Zin requested the Bracer send him some helping hands. I hadn't said anything to you guys since you're working on that request from the professor, but thanks to the whim of his grace, we can handle both tasks at once.
Nice to see his selfishness work in our favor for once.
What do you think about participating in the martial arts competition? Well, I don't think there is merit in allowing a skill which is practiced to be used without restraint. And with 2 Bracer teams participating, our chances of gaining access to the castle are doubled. You didn't even get the others involved until and unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea.
Woohoo! That's my kind of encouragement. So, any clue where we might be able to find Zin?
More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Calvert Republic's embassy.
Gotcha. Makes sense since that's where he's from.
The embassy is in the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads in the door at the bar along the way.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, where are you two planning to stay while you're here?
We can stay in a hotel.
If I'm not mistaken, the northern block holds the largest hotel in the entire kingdom. Yes, the Hotel Roenbaum. If I may, allow us to cover the cost of your room. The Gransel branch can afford it.
Whoa, really?
That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly. I consider a necessary expense in the course of completing the professor's request. I wish I could provide more.
Nah, a room's good. Just a room's good by me.
Very well then. We accept your offer. I'll book your room then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening and someone will help you.
Okay, sick. We get a room. Still no requests, huh? We still got time. I can keep doing things. Which one is the bar? We were there. This is Orbs. I thought that it's at the bar down the street. Yeah, that's Orbs. Wait, what is this? No, that's Arms and Guards. Never mind. Oh, this is a coffee house. Okay. Still don't know my way around the city very well. Who's that?
When I came back to the landing port to pick up the mail, the Arcel was completely surrounded by soldiers. No idea what was going on, and nobody seemed to be offering any answers.
Well, where are you going? Earlier, Duke Duna was standing out in front of the castle gate, looking a bit flustered. I can't believe he's standing in for Her Majesty. If Queen Alicia is the pride of Liberal, then Duke Dunan is a shame. Wow. Yeah, I swear there was a bar. Maybe it's here. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, is that a piano?
Yes, not just a record either. It sounds like someone's playing inside. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's your boy. Oh joy, it's Olivier. Still, I always figured his talk about being a traveling musician was a bunch of hot air.
He's actually pretty good. I guess he really wasn't kidding, eh?
Yeah, I'm kind of in shock.
That was a little number I call Amber Amour. It was originally a simple interlude in an opera whose name doesn't matter. I've infused it with the power of love and devotion, and invite you all to tip your ears and drink deep of that power.
I take it all back, he's just a weirdo. Now I feel a little dirty for letting the song get to me.
Nice to see you again, Olivier. What brings you to the royal city? I could a little resist the pull of this place. It drew me here surely as the sirens fall and tears are swept in the rivers to the sea. So here I stand, my raven-topped highness, reunited with you at last. You really haven't changed at all.
That's enough out of you. If I have to be subjected to this, let's at least sit down for a minute. Acting all smug and dandy, totally oblivious to how tactless you are.
My dear Estelle, how I've missed that obstinate irritability you so thoroughly embodied.
Weren't you and Shara supposed to be going to Roland? When did you get here?
About a month ago, I believe. After we parted company, Shara and I spent a short yet blissful time in Roland. But at last, the overwhelming spirit of my wanderlust that courses through my veins got the better of me. 'Twas all that I could do to pull away from weeping, darling Shara to protect her from being swept away to this blazing, dazzling wonder. What amazes me is that you can actually say that with a straight face.
I'm betting that she drank you under the table every night until you finally decided to run off with her tail between your legs.
Ugh.
And then you figured out you'd try your luck at drinking with Ina, right? But you didn't know about Ina, did you, Olivier? She's one of Shara's closest friends. Works the information desk at the Roland branch. And as far as drinking goes, she's the only person I've ever seen who could outdo Shara.
Come now, dear Estelle. I've never met this person you speak of, this Ina. Absolutely not.
You might want to try that again, only this time without your voice cracking.
Okay, Estelle, enough teasing. I'm sure it was a very trying time for him. An affinity for spirits greater than even Shara. Hateful inebriation. Why dost thou arm thy darkest agents with smiles so alluring?
Flashback much?
And so begins the tale of Ina, Olivier's most tragic ballad. Oh, indeed. Anyway, you've come after completing your tour of the surrounding regions, I presume. Mayhap you've seen something of interest?
Well, we've seen a lot of stuff, but it's not easy to just sum up in a few words. Besides, we are kind of looking for someone, so maybe we can catch up another time.
Oh, and might I inquire as to whom it is you wish to find? His name's Zin. He's here from the Calvard Republic to participate in the martial arts competition. We know he spends a good amount of time in the local bars, so maybe you've met him? Ah, yes, I recall him. Large as a bear, with a disposition not to match, thankfully. I've borne witness to his countenance on several occasions, but alas, today has yet to bear any sign of him.
So in other words, he hasn't been to the bar yet.
Odds are he's at the Calvardian Embassy then. No, then shall we proceed there at once? Whose way?
How is it a matter of course for you to come with us?
Please, don't be cruel. Beyond my uses as a traveling companion, I also wish to assist in the manhunt. Unless, of course, you two want to be alone.
What?
Oh my, such an unsophisticated child. But when you blossom to your full potential, you shall be a woman to be reckoned with. And quite a desirable one, I'd wager. Huh? What are you trying to say? Well.
Yeah! Ow, what the?
Sir, speak to me! No good, he's not waking up. Estelle, you know, no matter how angry someone makes you, you're not allowed to brain them. Especially not in public.
It was all flash, no impact. I didn't do any real damage.
It seems that Estelle is a very shy individual. Well, he doesn't seem to be hurt.
Okay, let's go back to searching. We don't have time to mess around. Let's just go to the embassy, okay?
Okay, so why is she mad at me?
Alright, I think we'll probably be able to go find Zin. And then that'll be it.
This is the embassy for the Calvard Republic. What's your business here?
We're looking for a person named Zin.
May we see him, please? Oh, you're here to see Zin, aren't you? Have you actually met the man? First time I did, I almost peed myself. I was like, holy crap, he ain't a man, he's a grizzly.
He's a pretty big fella, that's for sure.
But he's real friendly once you start talking with him. He even gave me a meat bun when I told him I was hungry during my shift one day.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you can count on. Like a big brother.
Indeed. So may we see him? Oh yes, sorry. He actually stepped out again shortly after returning, said he has some business to take care of. Looking for a place to meditate and prepare for the tournament or some such thing.
Meditate, huh? Man, he's not kidding around.
Where do you think such a place might be found? Well, when he left here, he said he was headed for the Urbe Scenic Route. That old forest path has a feeling to it, not unlike a park, and being monster-infested makes it a good training ground. The Urbe Scenic Route. Okay, got it. Come on, Estelle, let's go find him.
Roger that.
Hang on. If you're going to the Urbe Scenic Route, here's one thing you need to know. There's a place nearby called the Urbe Royal Villa.
Oh, we heard about that place.
I assume you're going to tell us that it's been commandeered for the anti-terror division, so it's totally locked down? Good guess. They can raise quite a ruckus over there. Watch your backs. Or better yet, just avoid it altogether. So they're strict, huh? Strict is starting to get real old. Avoidance sounds good. Thank you for the information. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that next time, because that's like a whole thing of like going around and battling and everything. We'll just plop myself right in front of where I'm supposed to go. And then we'll save. Oop. No, let's stay in here. And then that'll be it. So yeah, oop, get my music back. But yeah, that's it for today. Man, 3 hours went by pretty fast, but we're getting to the meat of all the political intrigue. And yes, playtime is 44 hours, not too bad. But thanks for popping in, Spitefire and U of I. Yes, Jover. But yeah, again, stream on Friday will not happen on Friday, will happen on Saturday because I'm busy for the rest of the week. And yeah, that'll be it. And next week, Monday, we'll be back to do more trails, and we'll see how long it takes us to do the rest of it. Another 14 concert. No, and also the last one wasn't really a 14 concert, it was like all of them. But it was pretty much a 14 concert because the composer for 14 was there. But no, it's a different kind of concert. No chance of video game songs at this one. So it goes. But yeah, everybody have a great week. Hopefully your weekends have been good. Take care of yourselves. Stay frosty, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.